Welcome to the Not So Random Ass Wrestling Podcast. I'm your host, Dr. Vampiro Hardcastle.
I'm the co-host, Christopher Steele, the Steel Man.
This will be our first just after pay-per-view review of a pay-per-view, so
right.
This will be fun.
That's why this is gonna get posted late.
Yep.
Extreme Rules just ended.
Yes, it did.
For us, so it'll be like an hour.
Right. Of course.
Maybe longer because I might fall asleep while uploading.
Right. Never know.
Great show.
Yeah. Well, out of 5, what do you give it?
I'm actually gonna go lower than you probably think.
I doubt
3.5.
That's where I was at as well. 3.5 as well.
Because there was some matches that were
just shit.
Bobby. No, I didn't really want to see Bobby Lashley versus Roman Reigns.
Nobody did. Nobody did. Everybody's just stoked that Roman didn't win.
Actually, I thought he should have.
Right? I'm in the same camp. I think he should have won that one. I'm going to just run through the matches and what we thought of them. We didn't see the pre-show matches, which was Cien Almas versus Sin Cara. Sin Cara lost. And Sanity versus New Day in a tables match, and Sanity won. So
we've seen highlights of
that, yeah. First match of the night was B-Team versus the Deleters of Worlds. And
new tag team champions,
B-Team.
Actually, all except for the last match called.
Yep.
Pretty accurate. Even on some of the minute details of it.
Right.
All right.
Next is the Finn Balor Baron Corbin match, which that was all right.
That's another one that nobody really cares.
Right.
Come on, it's Baron Corbin. Nobody really cares.
No, nobody really does give a shit. Finn Balor won though.
Right.
Carmella versus Asuka. Carmella won. That was actually pretty badass.
Right.
Like that shot that Asuka took was pretty sick.
And I called that.
Yeah. Yep. Like beat for beat, almost literally, except for James Ellsworth getting hung up on the thing.
But he had a harness on.
Right. No, that was the big botch. There was the harness getting seen. His clothes were way too baggy. Next match after that was Shinsuke Nakamura versus Jeff Hardy, which was fucking quickish. 6-second match. 6 seconds.
Mm-hmm.
Low blow when the ref wasn't looking. Kinshasa pin 1, 2, 3. Randy Orton came out and stomped the piss out of fucking Jeff Hardy's nutsack. Well, like he wasn't looking at Nakamura, but you know he was aiming at Nakamura. Like that was like your low blow is this, my low blow is this.
And Tuesday they officially
have the rematch.
For
the next match, that fucking ending was sick. Kevin Owens versus Braun Strowman in a fucking steel cage.
I called this one
almost
exactly. They didn't use that side of the
ring. Yeah,
ring.
I was expecting that too, for that side to just collapse for Kevin Owens to go out that side, but for him to climb up and then Braun to go after him and just chuck his ass off, dude.
I said Kevin Owens was gonna win
because Braun was gonna throw him out.
Throw him out.
You thought literally threw him basically over. You know they would have had him try to throw him over if it would have been feasible. Right. Which back in the old days in the 80s, it might have been.
Right. It was only 15 feet back then?
12.
12.
It was 12. It's 15 from floor. If you count the ring, too, it was 15. Right. Now it's 15. 18 if you count the ring. 15 from the ring up. Match after that was Bludgeon Brothers versus Team Hell No for the tag team titles. Bludgeon Brothers won that one rather soundly because they beat in between a couple of these matches. I think it was between the Balor and Carmella matches.
I think so too.
They attacked Team Hell No and took a shot at Kane's leg, breaking it. I'm pretty sure it's kayfabe because that looked fake as shit.
Right.
But Bludgeon Brothers retain. Bobby Lashley beat Roman Reigns in the next match. Just gloss right over that.
Nobody cares.
Yeah. Alexa Bliss versus Nia Jax.
I called this one.
Yeah. Ronda Rousey's at ringside. They started double teaming on Natalya, who was with Nia Jax. Mickey James was with Alexa Bliss. No,
just Mickey James.
No. Alexa Bliss was out there beating the hell out of her too, and that's what got her to jump over. And when Alexa saw Ronda come over the rail, she went back in the ring. And then, like, Mickey took the brunt of the ass whooping there until, a little bit later. And, Ronda got involved, got clocked a couple times, took a couple good shots. Kind of sloppy with her, the way she was throwing Mickey around, but that's bound to happen.
Mickey. Ronda needs people like Mickey because...
And Nia, and...
I'm talking in
ring. The match with Nia, the match with Nia was actually really good. Because she let Nia throw her around.
It was a bit sloppy.
It was a bit sloppy, yeah, but that's what you are going to expect from an overhyped rookie.
Right, but the only reason the WrestleMania match looked so good...
Because she had 3 people carrying her ass.
Right.
Stephanie is no slouch. Like, people are like, oh, she's not a wrestler. Bullshit. She is a women's champion. She has been in the ring multiple times. Her match against Bella at SummerSlam was fucking astonishing. I'm surprised that she has not tried to make a full-time run at it again.
Stephanie... The McMahon family are wrestlers.
Yes.
They're not... They're performers.
They're not
wrestlers.
Right.
They're not superstars. Shane is no wrestler.
Right.
He's a
he's a stuntman. Alexa Bliss ended up... Yes, multiple times over. Alexa Bliss won the match after Mickey came in and helped beat the hell out of Nia with a chair. The DDT on the chair, I think, is what finished it, though.
Yeah.
The next match is AJ Styles versus Rusev. That was a good damn match.
But going back to the Alexa Bliss, like I told you, the reason it makes most sense is it's an Extreme Rules match.
Right. It's the best possible opportunity for Alexa to actually win the rematch.
It's the most feasible.
Right. The most likely match for her to win.
Because there's no rules. No disqualification, no count out.
Right. And they're really building for the overhyped rookie remark. You can tell they're building for Alexa and Nia.
Right.
And I guarantee you Alexa's been working, or not Alexa and Nia, Alexa and Ronda. And I guarantee that Alexa's been working with Ronda to get her better.
You better hope.
Because Ronda's sloppy.
She is.
I don't know, that wicked Death Valley Driver Fireman's Carry F5 thing looked pretty fucking sweet.
Right, but...
Was it a botch, or was that how it was supposed to go off?
Right. It could have been meant to be a straight out F5, and she just
right. And the thing is, she might have just invented a move like Jake the Snake invented the DDT.
Right.
Whoops. Hey, that was pretty cool. AJ Styles and Rusev was an excellent match.
It was.
AJ won clearly. Like that, everybody going into that knew what was going to happen.
I'm thinking they might be trying to give CM Punk and Brock Lesnar a run
with AJ being champion. Yeah, I think you're right.
They might be trying to give him the title long enough where it cancels those 2 out.
Right. Which would be pretty cool.
Because you gotta cancel out Brock Lesnar, who kind of cancels out CM Punk, but he doesn't.
Right.
Because anybody like me and you, any real wrestling fan, alright, he might have held the belt longer. Different belts, first off.
Right.
And secondly, he doesn't defend it.
Ever. And when he does, it's in shitty fucking matches. Like, I have not seen a Brock Lesnar match in a long time. Actually, I take that back. He's had a few. The Braun match was pretty good. I would have... Braun should have won, but...
The one that... Roman's technically the champion.
Right. Yeah, yep. The cage match in Saudi Arabia. Yeah. Second time we brought that up in today.
Huh?
Second time we brought that up in today's recordings.
Right.
I'm hoping that they fire Brock from that UFC thing.
They said he better choose an opponent or get stripped of the title.
Right.
That has been officially made. Clear that he's got to
defend in 30 days.
Defend or he's getting stripped. Which, either way, he should have been stripped already.
Right. He really should have been.
He should have been stripped a year ago.
Right.
He doesn't hold that title within 30 days.
Yeah, he doesn't defend. I don't know how the hell he can say reigning defending, because he defends like never.
The reigning, never defending Universal Champion, Brock Lesnar.
Bork Laser. And the main event, they ended with the Iron Man match, which I was really surprised at.
But it doesn't make sense.
Right, that's a main feature style match.
Right.
What would have made it just a little bit better if it was an Extreme Rules type?
Right. No.
Why not? You could have just had Roman come out, boom, Superman punch to Drew, cart his ass off, and actually made it a decent Iron Man match. Not that this one wasn't. This is a great Iron Man match.
It was.
But if you would have added weapons, Dolph and Seth both would have just went poof, and they would have completely stolen the show. They stole the show anyway, but I mean, they would have completely just like everybody would be like, "What happened again?" That match, personally, for me, gets like 4 3/4 stars. That was a really well.
I'd go 4.5.
The only reason I say 4 3/4 is because. Well, no, yeah, I'll have to go with 4.5. I'll deduct that quarter because the ref should have actually added a couple more DQs. Just saying.
Right. Seth should be the champion right now because of disqualifications. There should be at least one more disqualification. At least.
Right. And well, see, I think there should have been 2. He had the DQ in the ring. He goes out and attacks him again.
At least one.
That should have been one more. And then when he threw him back in the ring and went back in and he kicked him out, and then he turned around and Claymore kicked him, that should have been the 3rd.
Right. I said at least.
Right.
I didn't say minimum or maximum.
But yeah, I'm with you. Yes, definitely should have been some. But
it went into sudden death. Surprise, surprise.
Which lasted all of about 4 seconds. Because McIntyre showed back up after being kicked out of the arena. Or kicked out of ringside. Showed back up. And
that was only for the match.
Right.
And
the Iron Man match is over, so this was technically a one-on-one match. It was a whole new one-on-one feature. Even though they're like, it's 5-4.
Right. It's sudden death overtime. But that's already after the match has expired.
Right. So, and it was a new ref coming back out too. Like that. I'm not sure if it was a new ref, but like the ref had already gone to the back and was being called back out by Kurt, so it was a different. It might be a restarted match, but he was going down to check on Dolph, I guess. I don't know, but they got the distraction, hit him with the zigzag, and got the pin. But yeah, that was Extreme Rules 2018. Right. You give it 3.5. We agree, 3.5. Yeah, 3.5 stars. Definitely good view, good watch.
Right.
Go to the network and check it out.
I really haven't been disappointed in pay-per-views.
Not lately, no.
For what?
Matches every now and again. So I'm kind of questioning some of their matches, but they seem to write themselves back out of the weird shit that they're writing themselves into.
I don't know about on his hair. It looks weird.
Yeah, she looks like a fucking
kind of like a mohawk
Klingon.
Kind of a mohawk type deal.
She looks like she could be related to Worf if it was just a little bit further down her forehead. Want to do some kind of picks or anything? We're about halfway through the episode.
Just want to
call it early. Do some picks and call it early.
Well, we're next episode. We'll have Sergeant Slaughter, so why don't we do the other one you said?
Which was, yeah, exactly.
Ted DiBiase.
Actually, that was your suggestion. So yeah,
well, you're like, yeah, or we could do Ted DiBiase, yeah.
Right, which one? So yeah, we'll do Ted DiBiase. You want to start?
Sure. Did Macho Man, so let's go AJ Styles.
Right, that's a solid one. Mine would be more gimmick based. I want to see $1 Million Man against Shane McMahon.
Ooh, that would be good. How about
the Battle of the Money Themes?
How about Curtis Axel?
Ooh, that would be good. That'd be real good.
And book it independent because WWE
would fuck it all up.
Would fuck it up.
Right?
$1 Million Man would go be too over. I
Um.
do it in what is the
Impact.
regional that Kurt.
Oh, AWA.
AWA.
AWA would book that shit right. Right, real right. Like, right.
Have an AWA, Ted DiBiase versus Curtis Axel. I'm gonna guess Curtis Axel's gonna win.
Right. My next one will be God.
Because he's better than perfect.
Right. I think I'll go with Razor Ramon. Those would be some fucking great promos where he tries to buy off Razor. He's like, you can't buy me. You see all this gold? I don't need your money. Like I can see Hall just reveling and turning down the $1 Million Man, and then dropping him with a freaking Razor's Edge to boot.
All right, so this is my final one.
Yeah. No, it's your second one.
No, AJ.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yes, you're fine. Yep.
My final. How about Sting?
That would have been a great one.
Because when he got to WCW,
he was already retired. He was already out of the ring.
He wasn't really doing any ring.
He was a man. He was Billionaire Ted.
So
yeah, I like that.
Versus Sting, yeah, I think that would have been a great match.
Yeah.
I go with early Crow Sting versus
old school $1 Million Man trying to buy him out,
or
early $1 Million Corporation. Like,
before that,
yeah,
$1 Million Man,
Money Inc. Money Inc. era, like when he was building a stable with Money Inc. at that time.
I'm going to go.
Or are you going to go with like
Yasi or
Virgil?
With Virgil,
and Andre, like that era when he was going for the world title.
When he's still trying to get the world, yes.
Yeah, I like that.
WrestleMania 4 area.
I'm trying to think of really like a good. Oh, CM Punk.
All right, one honorable mention for me.
Go ahead.
Junior.
Yes, Ted Jr. would be a good one. I'm going to throw in an honorable mention as well. Randy Orton. That would have been just because of a legend killer status. Right. Oh, how did neither of us think of this? Ringmaster. Right. Steve Austin.
I did think of it, but I sort of stuck to Sting instead.
Yeah, it's a good choice. Yeah, because Sting and Steve put on a hell of a match, so you can damn well guarantee the DiBiase and Steve would have put on it, or DiBiase and Sting would have put on a hell of a match too. Because at that era, Austin wrestled just like Ted at the time.
Right.
No stunner.
Right, so you want to do one other feature?
Sure.
Do
book in the week? Well, since we just did extreme,
how we book differently?
What one thing off of this show here would you have booked differently?
All right. Only thing I might book differently.
Main event?
No, these guys.
Yeah.
I would had the B team lose, and then Bo Dallas gets abducted by Billiards of World and becomes woken.
Yeah. Yeah.
And it starts a feud between Curtis Axel.
Which they could still go that kind of that route. They could abduct him on Monday to keep the story going.
But then have Curtis Axel versus Bo Dallas for a minute.
Right? As tag team champions, no less. That would be the real fun twist part.
And then one of them beats. Then Curtis Axel wins the Intercontinental back.
He'd be a good one to do. Dream matches for picks wise. Double J.
I don't like Double J.
I never particularly liked him, but I cannot debate his worth as a wrestler because the man is he's a fucking great fucking wrestler. Like my favorite era of him is WCW. Just after leaving the whole Slapnuts thing, he was fucking hilarious and a great in-ring competitor. Like I might not like the way he acts sometimes, like out of ring, or how he's treated people outside of the ring. And his character is generally boring as shit. But as far as
I
in-ring performance, the man always put in. He was like a Shawn Michaels. He always put in his best fucking ability.
I really
he never
was like,
floundered.
I really was like disappointed that TNA had him like champion. I understand it for like the first 5 years.
Yeah, he was the biggest name they had at the time, so it was like.
Plus, it's his company.
Right. True. At the time, it was, and it is again. Apparently, I don't know how that works. It is or it isn't. I'm not sure.
Him and his dad owned it.
Yeah. Back in
And that's why he. Oh, I'm gonna book myself as
champion.
Well,
then he was the only one with a big name that was permanent, like under a solid contract, to where he wasn't going to take off with their fucking title.
Because it's his company.
Right. I mean, that's what you do if you're an owner of a fucking small company and you want to guarantee that title's not going anywhere.
But is it just me, or is it kind of disappointing that we get to see Jeff Jarrett as champion
again
for the 50th year in a row?
Right. Now, I got to admit, his Intercontinental title run against China was actually really funny. Like, that's the weirdest thing. He is such a good wrestler, but his shit is always funny. Like, the stuff that always attracts me is, like, when he does the funny shit.
Right.
His misogynistic roles always make me chuckle, because it's like, dude, you are such a little girl, and you're like, men are tougher, and you're gonna... What? It's like Lawler.
Is James Ellsworth trying to do that?
Yeah, basically. Yeah. He's trying.
All right, so what would you book different? We'll go with Extreme Rules.
I would have booked the. I would have booked.
I agree with you.
I do agree with what you said, but I would have booked the main event differently. I like Dolph versus Seth. They're very good in-ring thing. I would have had Dolph win to spurn on the rematch for SummerSlam.
You mean Seth?
Or Seth win. I would have had Seth beat Dolph, so to spurn on the rematch for SummerSlam.
If I would rebook that match, it would have been.
I would all I would really done was added the extra DQs to where Dolph had an unsurmountable.
Or when he wanted to sudden death and he attacked him, the official would have seen it.
Did the DQ and had been one of the first ever DQ title changes in history. Right. That would have been a really good one, actually. Yeah. But no, I still would have added the original DQs that should have gone in. Had Dolph work his way back up to a tie,
right?
And then the sudden death hits, and he sees Drew hit it.
Ding 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 ding.
Yep.
Because the match was supposed to be restarted immediately.
Yeah.
Not when Dolph got back to the ring. Immediately.
The ref should have got in and
looked over, seen the hit, disqualified him. Your winner and new champion, Seth Rollins.
Yeah, that would have been the selling point.
And Ziggler's still holding on to the Intercontinental title.
Right,
then
the ref yanks it out of his hands.
And then the heat.
Oh, dude, the heat
between.
Oh, Dolph and Drew
McIntyre.
Oh yeah.
The chosen one. I love that meeting.
I know Vince and R-Truth's in there. I told Drew McIntyre he's the chosen one.
Yeah. Was it the R-Truth?
Yeah, it was.
Or was it K-Quick at the time?
It was R-Truth. You know how I could tell the difference? K-Quick had the eyebrow piercing. And then when he went back to TNA and became Ron Killings, it came out about halfway through his run there. And when he went back as R-Truth, he got rid of this.
I told Drew McIntyre it's the chosen one.
Oh, shit. Want to wrap this?
Yeah. We'll go on. I hope you enjoy it.
Hell yeah.
Our one viewer.
Right. Like.
Share, subscribe.
Notification bell. Comment.
Comments. We appreciate comments. We will.
Yes, thank you again, Angie. We appreciate that.
We will mention you.
Yes. Yes, we will. Tell your friends.
Tell your enemies.
Tell your frenemies. And until next time.
Keep it not so random.
And
Ring the bell.
Son of a bitch.
Ring the bell.
I can't.
Ring the bell.
It's giving me shit. It's giving me nothing. I'm literally at this. I can't ring the bell. Where's the bell? Where's the bell? Peace.